right now, tens of thousands. I'm telling you, it cannot wait at 8 p.m.
This is a Fox News alert. Breaking Ebola news tonight. A patient in North Texas hospital has just been confirmed to have the deadly virus. It is the first case diagnosed in the United States. Let's go to Fox's John Roberts for more. He's outside the Centers for Disease Control in Atlanta. John?
Dana, good afternoon to you. About a half an hour's time, the director of the Centers for Disease Control, Dr. Tom Frieden, will announce at a press conference the very first case of Ebola to arrive in the United States that did not arrive in one of those very sophisticated medevac planes. We all know that over the last few weeks, 4 patients, maybe 5 now, have been brought into the United States via medevac from places like Liberia and Sierra Leone, known to have Ebola, have been treated at Nebraska Medical Center as well as Emory University. There's another patient at NIH who may or may not have the disease. We don't know just yet, but this would be the very first case of a person traveling from West Africa on a commercial airliner to land in the United States and get sick once they were here in the U.S. We understand that the patient in the Dallas hospital, and this is Dallas Health Presbyterian Hospital in the northern part of Dallas, arrived from Liberia within the last couple of days. It's a man, apparently was asymptomatic, did not show signs of Ebola infection on the way over, which is a good thing, because if a patient with Ebola is asymptomatic and there isn't close contact with bodily fluids like blood or mucus or some other things, the likelihood of there being transmission is greatly reduced. Of course, they're taking no precautions there in Dallas. The man is in strict isolation. And a GO team from the Centers for Disease Control will be leaving in the next few hours, a team of probably 3 to 4 scientists, to help with isolation, to help with infection control, and to help with treating this patient. It's not known at this point if the patient will stay in Dallas or maybe medevac to one of those other high containment facilities. Again, Nebraska here at Emory University, NIH, and at USAMRIID, the U.S. Army Medical Facility in Frederick, Maryland. So it's still unfolding here, Dana, but what we do know is this is the very first time someone has walked off of a plane, and there have been a lot of suspected cases, but the very first confirmed time someone has walked off a plane and came down with Ebola here in the U.S.
All right, thanks, John. We're going to have more on this later in the hour, but first, on Sunday...